Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my channel. My name is Woodson Long, and on this channel I cover tips, tricks, and strategies on filmmaking and storytelling. And today we're going to be talking about ND filters. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? Today we're talking about ND filters, and this one specifically is the K&F Concept Variable ND filter. And as you can see that as you twist this thing, it gets lighter and darker. What I explain to you in just a minute. But if you're gonna be shooting any video outside, if you wanna keep that cinematic look, I highly recommend that you pick up a ND filter. And these things are cheap. I'm talking about 20 bucks cheap. Now there's 3 different settings that you can adjust if you want to get a properly exposed video. Your shutter speed, your aperture, and your ISO. But if you want to get the most cinematic look, there are some settings that you must apply. For example, if I'm filming in 24 frames per second, I need to double my shutter speed, which would be 48. But since this camera does not have 48, the closest thing it has is 50. And if I shoot in 30 frames per second, I need to double that to 60. Your shutter speed controls your motion blur. So in order to get the correct motion blur, I need to double my shutter speed according to my frame rate. So I'm gonna be filming in 24 frames per second, so my shutter speed needs to be at 48, but I don't have 48, so we're gonna put it at 50. The next setting is the ISO, which is digital light, and because we already filming in bright conditions, we do not want to introduce no digital light to this video. So what we would do, we would turn it all the way down. This camera specifically goes to 100. But once you turn this ISO all the way down to 100, you notice that the video is still overexposed. My last setting is the aperture. If I open my aperture wide open, it allows more light in. If I close it down, it allows less light in. So to properly expose this image, I would need to close my aperture down. But however, you lose that cinematic blurry background. Everything is in focus, and we want to go for that blurry background to get that more cinematic look. So to solve this problem, I will open my aperture all the way up and let as much light in so I can get that cinematic blurry background. And then I would take my ND filter and strew it on the front of my lens. Now I can keep my aperture all the way open to maintain that blurry background, therefore giving me a more cinematic video. So if you're gonna be filming anything outside, I highly recommend that you go pick up you an ND filter. This thing is only 20 bucks, the K&F Variable ND filter, and it gives you that cinematic blurry background. All right guys, that was it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. I would highly appreciate if you like, subscribe, and comment. But until next time,